Good morning, folks. Apparently it looks like we're live. You can see a couple of ducks walking by. Give me a second. Let me get my chat window set up here. Excuse me. It is a nice 60 degrees here this morning. Beautiful, not a cloud in the sky, at least not directly above me. Carolyn to be free, good morning. So let's get this bird up in the air. Let's get this bird up in the air.
Take off.
Weird. All right.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Oh, what a beautiful sky there is this morning. There are some clouds out on the horizon, but I think we're going to see the sunrise. You can hear the birds singing. The rooster's crowing. Woo. There is fog on the water. Peter Carroll, good day to you, sir. How are you doing today? Excuse me. It is a nice morning this morning. We got clear skies. Dennis Lovelady, good morning. And welcome. Let me hit the record button. So sunrise is supposed to be at 6:37. Depending on which app you want to look at. One app says 6:36. But I think it's going to be a little bit earlier than either one of those because I am up 374 feet, which increases the distance to the horizon. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate that. So Dennis Lovelady is going to be up next, followed by Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. And Dennis, while I am thinking about it, I am going to be listening in, but I'm not going to be doing much chatting because I'm going to try and get some of my chores down while you sing us. And then we'll do Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends right after you're done and I'm done with what it is I'm doing. I'm basically just doing my cleaning chores, which it won't take me long, so I'll probably be finished before you even get finished, but we'll see. Scott, Jack Rabbit FPV in the house. Cue the rooster. Yes, sir. Scott, I am glad you are okay and that you didn't get much of the storm. I'm sure you got some of it, but and I prayed for your daughter and her family. He said they'll end up being okay. I know you said they had some trees down, and one of them was pretty close to the house, so hopefully that all turns out well. But glad you made it through to that storm. Idalia, however you say it. I looked at the weather map this morning. It must have fizzled out really good because there is no sign of it that I can see. Be rad. Mr. Alston, good morning, brother. Oh no. I hadn't heard Jimmy Buffett passed away. Oh man. There goes a great. Well, Dennis, you better break out your Jimmy Buffett songs. Margaritaville, Come Monday. Come Monday, I think, was my most favorite by him. But he had a lot of good ones. Margaritaville would be the next one. I'm sorry to hear that. In fact, Dennis, I'm going to put in my request just early. If you know it, would you please sing Come Monday? So tomorrow morning will be the Sunday Sunrise Crew, starting with Joan Bum, of course, from somewhere in New York City area, and then me here in Colonial Beach, Virginia, and then down to Peachtree City in Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, and then on over to Texas with Chris Hope. And then, of course, following Chris Hope will be JohnnieDoneflyer with Drones and Coffee. Yes, sir, it is a beautiful sky, Brad. It is beautiful this morning. And I love that it is clear. And it is cool. I mean, almost to the point of cold. But I'm enjoying it. That rooster's in good form today. East Coast Thrills, good morning. Danny the View Chaser, good morning, brother. Let me see, let me go back. Apparently I've been missing people here. Yeah, I think I got everybody now with the View Chaser and East Coast Thrills. I think I've got everybody. I'll turn that a little bit more. I think the sun, if it's going to come up, it's going to come up right there. That's the brightest spot on the horizon. Let's see. Having food memories of minefield 2 weeks ago. Fond memories. Yes, it was. It was, brother. I mean, it was a good time all around. And as far as the few tough times we had in traveling down there, that's to be expected, I think. I think that's going to happen no matter what. But overall, it was a lot of fun, and I don't regret it one little bit about going at all. And I've got some ideas, maybe if I go next year, that maybe I'll have this trailer. I got this trailer that I'm thinking about fixing up to have a charging station and stuff like that. And maybe if we travel together next year, maybe we'll just take that and then we put all our stuff in there and won't have any worries about packing stuff. Anyway, that's a little bit further into the future, and we'll worry about that when it gets here. Anyway, folks. But yes, it was a good time. If you haven't been to Minefield, and this pretty much goes for any meetup, in my opinion. If you haven't been to any of these meetups, you gotta go. you got to go. It is just a ton of fun. I mean, the South Florida drone meetup, the first time I went to it was a blast. I've been there 3 times since. I didn't get to go this year for it because my mom had passed away and I had to do that. And but hopefully next year I'll be able to get there. You got to go to these things, man, because they are a lot of fun. Yes, sir, Lance. I agree. It is a sad day with the passing of Jimmy Buffett. So, but anyway, so yeah, back to the going on about the meetups. You definitely gotta try, at least go to 1 or 2, just for the experience of it, man. I tell you what, every meetup I've been to, it was like I was meeting family that I hadn't seen in years. That's exactly, at least to me, that's how it felt, and I loved it. I love it. And you meet so many nice people. Yep, B-Rad, it is up next on the agenda. And I am thinking about going back to Texas. My step-granddaughter is getting married in November, and their wedding is in some, I forget the exact date in November, but I'll probably be going back to Texas for that too. I'll have to see about that, but and my granddaughter, my son's daughter, is in Oklahoma City. She started school just a couple of weeks ago. So if I go back in November, I will probably drive up to Oklahoma City to visit with her. Make it a 2-fold trip. And then maybe even travel down to Tulsa to see some of my relatives back there. And it's folks, it looks like the sun is beginning to pop up. It is 6:36. So it is breaching the horizon. So it is officially sunrise. So AccuWeather, or not AccuWeather, but I forget the name of the app now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, here comes the sun. Doo -doo -doo -doo. The X-Wing, good morning. Well, cool. It finally made it around here to the States there, brother. JohnnieDoneflyer. Oh, wait a minute. JohnnieDoneflyer, good morning. I'm sorry, Johnny. I forget you can hear that rooster. Really, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm sorry it woke you up, but you know, it is what it is, brother. Just deal with it. No, I didn't steal it. I think it just made its way around here. AccuRooster weather report. That's funny. That's funny, Johnny. That's funny right there. A cat or a shotgun? Well, there's definitely lots of cats around here, but they're not interested in the rooster. Yeah, well, that rooster don't bother me much. JohnnieDoneflyer is the only one that's bothered by it. And I think he'll get over it. Let's see. AccuRooster weather report. Yes, sir. Dennis Lovelady. No, I'm not saying get over it. Just get over it. That's all. Dead rooster. Oh my gosh. No, man. Well, that sun is beautiful. Let's zoom in on it a bit, shall we? The only problem about zooming is the focus gets off. No, the squirrels are going crazy in the tree, chasing each other. It's crazy. But there is the sun, a close-up of the sun. Tie a mouse around the rooster. Now that's an idea. I'll have to sneak over and do that. Alright, well that is a 4x zoom. I did Brad, but this is a Mavic Air 2 and it just doesn't focus right in zoom. Never been able to get it to focus in zoom. And I'm in auto. Let's see, maybe can I manually zoom? Whoa! Woo! Let's not do that. Let's see, we can't have roosters in city limits. Well, according to my wife, in our housing area, we're not supposed to have chickens or roosters either, but that hasn't stopped anybody. I mean, she's been wanting to get a couple of goats. Not exactly sure why. Okay, I see. Dennis is answering. This is a feature in the actually, this is the DJI Fly app. It has a feature, but Dennis is right as well. When I'm using my P4P, I'm using the Go 4 app, and it does have a streaming option too. But so does the Go Fly app. Now, that being said, most people have a problem getting it to work, and I've just never had a problem. I use the RTMP that's on YouTube, and I never have a problem. Well, I can't say I never have a problem. Sometimes my internet will go down for whatever reason and stuff like that. But whenever I'm using the RTMP function in here, it works beautifully. And I just don't understand why people have problems. So, anyway. But yeah. And again, Dennis is right as well. Prism is a good way to go live. I have used that before too, and probably if I'm going live and I'm using my drone and I'm not near my house, in other words, I'm out and about and I want to go live with my drone, I'll use the Prism app too. It just seems to work better that way than trying to stream from the Go Fly app or even the Go 4 DJI Go 4 app, either one. So it just, you find what you works for you well, and you just go with that. That's what I would say. So, but anyway, Well, I got 4 minutes of battery left, so I'm going to bring this drone down. And remember, folks, Dennis Lovelady's up next. It was a beautiful sunrise this morning. Kind of wish there was a few little clouds in the sky to add some color. But I'll take it. It's still beautiful. And not a breath of wind either today. Nice. Oh,
battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Let me show you the lake. I'll zoom in on it. You can see the fog on the lake. Isn't that cool? I find that so cool. Especially when it's heavy. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, it just kind of dropped right out of the air right at that moment. Anyway, folks, like I said, Dennis Lovelady's up next, followed by Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. Don't forget tomorrow morning, the Sunday Sunrise Crew, starting with Drone Bum, coming to me here in Virginia, on to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, on over to Texas with Chris Hope, and then JohnnieDoneflyer with Drones and Coffee. And somewhere in between Dennis and Chris, there may be a Fly Natural come popping in there. We never know from weekend to weekend. But anyway, you all have a great weekend. We'll see you over at Dennis's house, or at least I might see you over at Dennis's house. If not, I'll see you on Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. Love you all. Bye now.